Hello friends, fire is composed of three elements: fuel, heat and oxygen. This is called as fire triangle. Heat, oxygen means air. Fuel can be any combustible material, oil or gas. If we want to control or prevent fire, then we have to remove any one of the element from these three. Fire extinguisher is one of the equipment that we use to extinguish small fires. That is, the fire which has not reached the height of ceiling. To understand fire extinguisher and its use, first we need to understand types of fire. In technical language, it is called as classes of fire. Classes of fire. Please note, these classes of fire are as per Asian standard. Class A. It includes fires caused by flammable solid materials such as wood, paper, rubber, plastic and clothes. Class B. It includes fires caused by flammable liquids such as petrol, diesel, turpentine, paint or oils. Class C. It includes fires caused by flammable gases such as butane, propane, methane or hydrogen, etc. Class D. It includes fires caused by combustible metals such as aluminium, lithium, magnesium or potassium, etc. Class E. It includes fires caused by electrical equipment or appliances. Class F. It includes fires caused by cooking oils such as olive oil, sunflower oil, butter, etc. Please note, Class E has been discontinued, but covered fires involving electrical appliances. This is no longer used on the basis that when the power supply is turned off, an electrical fire can fall into any one of the remaining 5 categories. Now let us understand fire extinguishers. There are 5 main types of fire extinguishers available in the market: water, foam, CO2, dry powder and wet chemical. Please note, there is no one extinguisher type which works on all classes of fire. Choosing fire extinguisher types for the relevant class of fire could literally be the difference between life and death. Also, you need to make sure that you select the right size and weight of fire extinguisher. Let us understand the main components of fire extinguisher. Cylindrical tank. Generally, it is made of steel and it is heavy. It contains extinguishing agent and propellant. Extinguishing agent is the actual substance which extinguishes fire, and propellant is the substance which is used to expel the extinguishing agent from fire extinguisher. Valve assembly. It consists of handle for lifting and transporting the fire extinguisher, a metal locking pin to prevent against accidental discharge, plastic tamper seal to keep the locking pin from falling out, a metal release lever and dip tube through which the agent is drawn up for expulsion. Pressure gauge. It shows whether the fire extinguisher has proper pressure to expel the agent in the event of a fire. If the arrow of the gauge is in the green, it is properly charged. If it is to the left of the green, it is undercharged and will not have enough pressure to work properly. If the needle is to the right of the green, it is overcharged and is a hazard at risk of exploding. Please note, CO2 extinguishers do not have pressure gauges. Discharge hose. It is a pipe for directing the flow of extinguishing agent. Now let us understand how to use fire extinguisher. Only 4 steps are involved here. Just pull the pin, aim the nozzle at the base of the fire from a safe distance, squeeze the lever to discharge the agent, sweep the hose from side to side. That's it. There are 2 main types of fire extinguishers: stored pressure and cartridge operated. First, let us see stored pressure extinguisher. Stored pressure extinguishers are the most common type. In stored pressure units, the extinguishing agent and propellant are stored in same chamber. Nitrogen is typically used as a propellant in case of water, foam, and dry powder type extinguishers. Cartridge operated extinguisher. Cartridge operated extinguishers contain the expellant gas in a separate cartridge that is punctured prior to discharge, exposing the propellant to the extinguishing agent. They have the advantage of simple and prompt recharge, allowing an operator to discharge the extinguisher, recharge it, and return to the fire in a reasonable amount of time. Now let us understand types of fire extinguishers on the basis of extinguishing agents. Water type fire extinguisher. These type of fire extinguishers are noted by red color. Water type extinguishers are only suitable for class A fires consisting of paper, wood, straw, coal, rubber, plastics and clothes. Water has a cooling effect on fire. It takes away heat element from fire triangle. A drawback is that they cannot be used on burning fat or oil, that is class F, burning metals, that is class D, burning liquids, that is class B, or electrical appliance fires. Under water type, there is one more type of fire extinguisher, and it is called as deionized water mist. It is denoted by white color. They are safe and effective to use on class A, B, C, and electrical equipment fires. It discharges small microscopic droplets of water and creates an ultra-fine mist which has a superior firefighting capabilities. It produces over 22 billion water droplets from only 1 liter of water. Water mist extinguishers have a different type of nozzle which releases microscopic water particles. However, they cannot be used on class D fires, that is metals. Foam type fire extinguishers. These type of fire extinguishers are noted by cream color. These are suitable for class A and class B fires, that is solid and liquid fires. Foam has a cooling effect on fuel. It creates barrier between flame and fuel, and it takes away heat element from the fire triangle. However, it cannot be used on kitchen fires, fires involving electrical equipment and flammable metals. The chemicals used in foam extinguisher are AFFF, means aqueous film forming foam, or FFP, means film forming fluoroprotein. CO2 fire extinguisher. These type of fire extinguishers are noted by black color. They are suitable for use on fires involving burning liquids, that is class B, and electrical fires, such as large computer equipment. CO2 extinguishers get very cold during discharge and may cause fingers to freeze. CO2 takes away oxygen element from fire triangle and also removes heat with a very cold discharge. However, it cannot be used on kitchen fires, combustible materials like paper, wood, or textiles, and flammable metals. All work vehicles should also carry a smaller 2 kg CO2 extinguisher. Dry powder type fire extinguisher, also called as DCP type. These type of fire extinguishers are noted by blue color. They are suitable for class A, B, C, and fires involving electrical equipment up to 1000 volt. That's why it is also called as ABC type fire extinguisher. Powder extinguishers can create a loss of visibility and may create breathing problems. Also, the residue is very difficult to clean up after use. Generally, out of all extinguishers, DCP type extinguisher is maximum used. Dry powder removes heat from the fire triangle by creating a barrier between oxygen element and fuel element. However, it cannot be used on fires involving cooking oil and electrical equipments over 1000 volt. The chemicals used in dry powder are sodium bicarbonate, sodium chloride, aluminum sulfate, potassium bicarbonate, potassium chloride, or ammonium phosphate with additives for enhancing flow. Wet chemical type fire extinguisher. These type of fire extinguishers are noted by yellow color. Wet chemical fire extinguishers are designed for use on Class F fires involving cooking oils such as olive oil, sunflower oil and butter, etc. They can also be used on Class A fires like paper, wood, coal, fabric, etc. They consist of a pressurized solution of alkali salts like potassium carbonate in water, which when operated creates a fine mist, cooling the flames and preventing splashing. The wet chemical removes heat element from fire triangle, cools the burning oil and chemically reacts to form a soap-like solution, sealing the surface and preventing reignition. However, it cannot be used on fires involving flammable liquids, gas fires, electrical fires, and flammable metals. So friends, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.